How many of you have credit cards? Come on. A credit card or a debit card, okay? All right, almost everybody in the room. How many of you know somebody who has a credit card or a debit card? Okay. How many of you, or you know somebody that's made a purchase with a credit card? Okay? You ever ask yourself, what's in my wallet? Actually, it's who's in your wallet. It's more to the point, especially for the merchant. Who is in your wallet? Do you know that all of you, and me included, probably have been in the room if I ask that question, but I won't, have reward cards. Your credit card is a reward. Points card, money back card, flight miles card. Guess who pays that? Not the bank. Not the bank that issued it. Not even you. The merchant pays for those reward cards and all those points. And you know what? You and I are very fortunate because the merchants are starting to get savvy and they're sick of paying for everybody else's stuff. They're tired of it. Every time they get that bill every month, and it's 3.5 to 4% of their profit, of their bottom line, they're tired of paying that. What is WAVit? WAVit is a cash discount program. Very simply, you get to help that merchant stop paying for credit card processing. And I shared an elevator pitch. I'm going to share that with you right now. It's on film. 10 seconds down the elevator, Las Vegas at a trade show. Guy looked over at my back. Oh, you're that cash discount guy. Yeah. Tell me about it. Huh? We've got 9 floors to go. No problem. Do you take credit cards in your business? Yes. You take credit cards. Great. You like paying those fees? No. But there's no way to get out of it. Yes, there is. If I could show you a way to eliminate your credit card fees legally, would you be interested? Yes. Ding, bell rings at the bottom of the floor. And we walked out, gave him a card. He emailed me that night before I left Vegas. He had his paperwork to move his business over to the WAVit program. Wow. That's all that took. That simple question. Very easy. Are you currently taking credit cards? If you're standing in their building, you're going to know that. You're not there to discuss rates with them anymore because they don't like that part. They see you walking in. If you've got a bid point, won't throw that off. But if you had a CapEx payments, as soon as they see payments, oh, no. I don't have time for you. I got the best rates in the world. Yeah, but you still have rates. Hold it. But you're still paying. Well, yeah. I'm not here to sell you a thing. I'm here to take your payments away. You got 5 minutes for that? Mm-hmm. If I could show that to you, would you be interested? Yeah. I don't care if it's lunch hour, they're about to close. That question gets answered and you immediately got to sit down in a Diet Coke. You're sharing 15 more minutes of how we do that and it's done. The cash discount program simply is this. The WAVit program allows unlimited processing. So the dry cleaner doing $57,000 a month and the other company doing $500 million a year online. It just doesn't matter. The merchant is provided with a simple signage that states and informs the consumer that all of their current prices are marked at discounted for cash prices. So that means they don't change anything on their website pricing, they don't change anything in their restaurant, they don't change their menu pricing, they don't change anything. The sign simply states everything in our building, everything online, everything that is you could purchase is already marked at a cash discount. Sound good so far? Very simple? If it's already marked at a cash discount and you're not paying with cash, guess what you don't get? The discount. You don't get the discount. We add the discount back. At the register, on the website, the shopping cart, we add it back. So the consumer, instead of paying $10, paying $10.45, 35 cents. And the merchant is paying nothing for that processing. I've never been told no. As God is my witness, I have never been told no to somebody who was either alive or had any kind of a IQ and a heartbeat. Because every one of the merchants are looking to save money. Every one. I'm 50, so I'll give it away. I'm 57 years old. I feel like a 20-year-old in this industry, and I've been in it for a long time. This came along and it's like, whoa, somebody stop the bus. Explain to me how this works and how legal it is to do that. And I'm going to show you. You're going to have available to you. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover says, you merchants have the right to offer a cash discount in lieu of a credit card payment. You have that right. The only people that matter when it truly comes to the processing is Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover. They're the associations. They could have stopped us in a heartbeat. The closest I ever got to that, I watched the time. The closest I ever got to that was riding in that same elevator back up, and I looked over and this guy's got this big American Express sign. Vice President Corporate Amex. Should I turn to the side so we can't see my badge? Or turn over like Superman and say, go for it, ask me the question, I know you want to. Guess what I did? Go ahead, ask me the question that you want to ask me. Hey, you are the cash discount guys. Yep. Is there a problem with that? And he goes, do we still get paid? Yeah, no problem on our end. So, are we going to be treated fairly? Yes. Are you, do you think that we're going to charge Visa, MasterCard, Amex a different price? Or Discover? Amex, all of you. It's all the same rate across the board. You know what that did for him? Big grin, comes over to the booth later with 3 other executives and says, those are the cash discount guys. And they're making it fair. Say, how do you make it fair? Well, most places have stopped taking Amex because it costs so much compared to Visa and Discover, MasterCard. So we even that playing field. And they're giving us booklets, they're giving us freebies, tchotchkes to hand out because we're the guys that are making the playing field even. That gives your merchants an advantage because they can add Amex back and it still doesn't cost them anymore. Wow. Sound good?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're that guy, that woman, business owner that has stopped taking Amex, you get to walk back in and tell them you can take it again. How about those of you that know people, companies that stopped taking credit cards altogether? Anybody of you know or seen any of those? They just won't take them? Online payments, just won't take them. There's a lot of people that won't take that. You find those and you walk back in and say, have you ever lost business because you didn't take credit cards? And everyone will tell you, well, yeah. How would you like to take credit cards at no cost? And they're going to say it's not, either it's not possible or you're lying to me, and you get to say, no. There's a new program called WAVit. You get to wave it goodbye to those fees. You get to say bye-bye. Bye-bye. If they're not sure, you just ask them, which part are you not getting, the buh or the bye? Bye-bye. The fees are gone. Stop paying those fees. All items sold in the business have been discounted down for cash purchases. All non-cash purchases will not receive the cash discount, and the difference will be added as a standard adjustment to the current market price at the checkout. That's the verbiage that's used e-commerce, online, or through the terminal, at the register, at the front door. I was explaining to a couple gentlemen that we even have restaurants that print that on a label and put it on their menus. Do they have to? No. They do it because they don't want that issue with the consumer saying, well, what? I didn't know that. Okay, well, the sign I put at the front door, the one at the register, and the one in your menu, come on. Got you covered. We need to be covered, and we want to make sure we do that. So what are the benefits? The benefits of WAVit to the merchant, because your benefits are coming. I'm going to show you your benefits. Your benefits, cost-free processing equals 0 processing fees. That's enough, right there. That usually gets me into the door and gets me, or on the phone, and requests for documents. If you can stop this, let's stop this. You know, brother, somebody was talking about waiting 30 days and going through reports, and somebody else said you had to wait 4 months. So who was it waiting 4 months to get on the energy piece? It was one of those guys that were standing up that waited quite a period of time. Here's what I do when I don't get the information I need. It's been a week. $1,152, just so that you know. 2 weeks, $2,400. Can I help you? Never gotten to the third week. By the second week, they're really paying attention, because at this point, you just lost $2,400. I'm your friend. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not selling you anything. I'm bringing some good news to you, that you can stop paying all those prices. Unlimited credit card processing. When you say unlimited, what do you mean? I think I'm speaking English. Unlimited credit card processing. If you can do it and sell it, you can do it on WAVit and pay nothing. It truly is that simple. Which cards do you use? All of them. All of them. And so what I get to say, what you get to say is, what's going to happen, Mr. Merchant, you are going to see an increase in your profitability. You're going to see tremendous savings. You can take that, grow your business, in the bottom line with the savings I'm about to bring you. No more confusing statements. I just did a very large Indian gaming casino in the state of California, 39-page statement, and the CFO and the comptroller had no idea what most of that statement meant. Now, what miscellaneous was. That's because it was for nothing. It was the processor simply adding an additional fee for profit. They wouldn't believe that. I'm here, let's get them on the phone, and we'll ask them what miscellaneous is, in detail, in writing, in an email. After 20 minutes on hold, finally hung up, and he said, "Where's my paperwork?" Jim said, "Where's my paperwork? Show it to me." Because in his situation, it's $60,000 a month.
Whoa.
So, yeah, there was like $112. One, you can do the math. I think it was $112 for that hour-long call. I broke it down for him right there. It just cost you $112. Whatever you're processing up front, just cost you $112 for us to waste our time with that. Don't waste any more time. No more negotiating fees. You can concentrate on growing your business. That whole thing when they see you coming, "Oh, I got the greatest rate in the world," so you're paying nothing. Well, no, everybody's paying something. No, that's not true. Obviously, you're paying something. And you didn't negotiate the greatest rate in the world. Or you would be paying nothing, because we don't charge a rate. We have a licensing fee, and I'm going to show you what that is, very minimal. But they're not paying any processing fee at all. So WAVit all the way. That is the cost of accepting credit cards. And when you leave, they're going to be real happy, and you'll start doing that to each other. WAVit, okay? What do you guys do now? We're doing energy and WAVit. We're waving it all goodbye. I use this. This is my little ship and more. It's a personal account of mine. On the left-hand side, they did $57,985 in credit card. Very cash-heavy business. Third-party processing, they didn't have any. Their straight credit card fee, $14,449. Total charges, $14,449.65. Same amount under CapEx with ours. Monthly maintenance fee is $39.95. What does that mean, Chris? Thank you for asking. So $30 is the account setup and file fee. We have to pay that to process it. The $9.95 is what's called PCI compliance. That makes them legal. Fraud, risk, all of that's included, along with a $50,000 per incident breach insurance. So if something does happen, they're covered up to $50,000. Now, if he's done $57,000 a month, he'd have to have a full month worth of breach for that to even kick in. We would make sure he was taken care of because of that. Total fees charged to him because licensing fee per merchant identification, MID. So the merchant has 4 locations, but it's under one corporate MID, $60. There's 4 separate under a corporate, $60 per location. In his situation, it's just him and his shop, $99.95. Unlimited credit card processing, $99.95. Total cost, here's the biggest thing, $16,000. Mama's new car. That's exactly what he did. Bought Mama a new car with the money I brought him. When she sees me coming, she waves. That's just for this year. Next year, I want some other stuff. I will help you wave it away every single year. We just keep moving it on to somebody else. Sample markets. I shared this earlier too. There's 3 basic things for you guys to think about, ladies as well, and I'll wrap up. 3 things. The merchant, the prospect that you have, are they need-based business? I need my doctor, I need my vet, I need to get my hair cut, which I did. I need to eat, and so on and so forth. You think, well, those places are easy rollers. They just, people are going to come and not be upset because I need it. The consumer's not going to care about paying that extra 3%. You know why? Most of you raised your hands because they get their points. They get 1 or 2% back from their card holder, from their bank, not from the merchant, because the merchant stopped paying that. We're just paying the bank what they're supposed to get, not all these other fees, but the bank is still on the hook, so they get it back. Convenience type businesses. Those businesses, I hate to use that word convenience store, but convenient. So it's where you shop, it's where you go. It's places that people, destinations, it's simple to get to. Every one of those businesses are going to be businesses that you can. And loyalty. I love going to that restaurant. So if I feed my family for 20 bucks, and it costs me, I know you're saying, where do you eat for $20 other than McDonald's? Well, let's say you took them to McDonald's, so it's 20 bucks. And McDonald's was smart enough to move over to this program, and it cost them $20.90. Would any of you actually bought and go somewhere else because your kid wanted the value meal? That's where you were going to take them? No, you wouldn't. And so you pay that extra 95 cents. Though the merchant's not paying that anymore, you're paying that. So I put a list. And this is in no way close to the names or the type of businesses that we've brought on or we're working with. From the convenience stores, restaurants, barbershops, nail salons, hair salons, cigar store. I have a cigar store in Dallas, and I'm wrapping up. I'm closing. That preacher thing. I'm closing. My first close. You laugh, so you've been in church, so it's my first close. I got 2 more. That's typical. I got a cigar store in Dallas that does $1 million a month. 100,000 in just cigars a month. $25,900 a month in fees. And he thought he had himself a really good deal. You want to wave that goodbye? Open a window, wave it goodbye. Bye-bye. Well, my wife is the rep who works for this company who sold me that account. Okay. On that account, she would make about $125 a month. You're going to save $25,000. 25,000, 125, 25,000. Give her the 125. If you're smart, get her a new car, give her $1,000 a month, and make her a rep for me. And she can go out and sell this. Instead of making $100 on your account, on that particular account, she could be making $1,200, $1,400, $1,500, depending on the split. There's a lot of money to be made here. A lot of money. Typically, and I may skip through a bunch of these. Typically, let me just say, cut to the mustard here. In the credit card world, a rep is going to make on that store 10 basis points, $57. I'm making $295 with WAVit on that little store. There's a whole bunch of money in that little bitty store. Some of you are thinking right now, well, I know people that are doing $1 million a month too. I know some that are doing 5 million, 6 million, 10 million. You're buying me lunch. Because the payout on that is huge. It's 5 times the average, up to 10 times the average in the industry for credit card processing. So you waving it away from them makes you a winner. It also pays you. These are some of the equipment, some of the machines. Let me drop. I want to really get to this last page. This is some of the pricing I was talking about a minute ago. The leads Licensing fee is $60 per MID. The maintenance fee, $30 and $9.95, which is $39.95. And the total monthly fee, $99.95. If they need 10 virtual terminals, it's $99.95. If they need 20 virtual terminals, it's $99.95. One MID, $60. For a free terminal, the first terminal is covered under that. Second terminal would cost them $30 more. Again, if they have 4 or 5 terminals they're in need of, let's say it's 5, it's $150 additional per month. But if they've got that much, they're saving $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 per month. Bottom line. This is what I need to get to for this last 3 minutes. The bottom line is the bottom line. You're here to make money. I love money. I'm not in love with it, but I like money. And I like making money. And I like making good money. And I don't mind working hard. This is not that hard. It's pretty simple. Are you paying credit card fees today? Yes. If I could show you how to eliminate those fees, would you be interested? Yes. Winner. Winner. You win. Your merchant's bottom line and profit margin goes up dramatically because of this program. Your bottom line goes up dramatically because of this program. And there's no other merchant service offering with this kind of residual income potential, not one. And in a few weeks, I'm going to show you another one. Make sure you have an idea of how to do even more with WAVit and the new product. And about, Mike, once a month, once every 6 weeks, till the end of the year, 5 more products that will blow your mind.
Wow.
That is going to disrupt the credit card industry, and you're on the front end because every one of those are exclusive to CapEx. There is no other processor that can offer our products. None. We're not going to the processors. We're coming to you. We want to see you do that. So a part of the WAVit team, that you're going to be on the leading edge of this revolutionary change in the processing world. This product will disrupt the industry and set you up, Mia, Micah, Rika, and others up for long-term prosperity. So, take WAVit to your prospects, and you'll make a friend for life.
That's awesome.
Let us help you to do that. We'll all be friends for life. And I'm out of here.
Whoa.
Bill.